welcome to this week's LCS Power Rankings going into Week 6. I do this for all 4 major regions. Obviously, the LEC just ended, so yesterday's video was a recap of, well, not even a recap per se. I ranked the 6 playoff teams based on how I felt going in the playoffs about them, and also did my All-Pro team. Now, my LCK and LPL Power Rankings are up on my channel as well this week. The LPL ones were a little longer, but honestly, the LPL, it is crazy. The LPL is as exciting as people claimed it was. The opposite of the LCS. So, not to, piss in the Cheerios of LCS fans. But these videos, I go 10 through 1, give you a recap of how the team did last week and what I think about them right now. So, 10th place, CLG. I think everyone feels CLG stinks. CLG, you lost to Dig in 100 Thieves. They're not in your wheelhouse. These guys are in your wheelhouse, but honestly, you got to be more competitive than that. The thing is, I want to say, in all my power ranking videos, I'd say, and I said this since day one for my LCS ones. If you're beating teams around you, that's good. Okay, now I know, how you fare against those guys, and I don't expect you to beat TL or C9. But the LCS is such a crapshoot right now. After the top 2, it is just mostly anyone's game. And CLG are showing that they aren't invited to the game. They're not allowed to play. They are not tall enough to ride this ride, which is the LCS and being competitive. So CLG, not very good. I don't have many nice things to say about them. 9th, TSM. Now, TSM, I don't have a lot of nice things to say about you, but you won a game, so +1. The swaps, Takeover and for Kaio, what do you, yes, okay. You're flipping a coin. Both are very young, raw players. Flip a coin and see what you get. With same thing with Shenny and Yerson. You're flipping a coin. Very different players. We know Shenny is extremely aggressive. But you see in Champions Queue, he's very active and he knows what he wants to do. He knows how he wants to play the game, and he's not afraid to tell you. And I feel like they at least have a plan with TSM. Where CLG, I think they just are going to stink the whole way through. TSM, at least, their players have a plan. I think Huni and Spica and Tactical need to, calm Shenny down. Be like, hey, man, we see what you want to do, but we've been around the block a few times, too, so we like your idea, but we should do it this way instead of, just, doing it, the way that you want to do it. But I think that they have potential to be better as the split goes on, maybe. I can make a case. You can make a case for TSM being better as they go along with these swaps, where CLG can't. Dropping 2 spots, the team that lost to TSM, Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians, you had a good run there for a little while, but you lost to TSM. A Blaze Olive screwed up a package, and you lost. If you don't do that, you're probably still up here because you beat TSM. You lost to C9. It's okay to lose to C9 as your Golden Guardians. You're up here, and you clearly showed we aren't there yet. We are still in the mess. Whereas losing to TSM shows you're no longer you're in the mess, but you're going in the wrong direction. I really think Pride Stalker has a lot to offer, and I think they need to get spicy with his champion pool again. And that is why I've liked Golden Guardians since the beginning of the power rankings, that he has Pride Stalker is what gives them pizzazz. 7th place, IMT, and I really don't feel confident about this one either. They move up 1 despite going 0-2. Lost to TL and EG. The TL loss is okay. The EG one, it's not really acceptable, but IMT are trying to figure things out, and at least I can say they're trying to figure things out, similar to TSM, going with Arrow and Wild Turtle back and forth. They have their issues. That's for certain. IMT have issues, but I think that at least they're trying to do something. I don't have many nice things to say about IMT either. Arrow, I liked him because I like him because he was on Optic, and I've been an Optic fan since before League of Legends, my interest in League of Legends. So, like, oh, Arrow. I've liked Arrow for a while, but I don't think that Arrow is going to bring IMT from the basement. Sixth place, dropping one spot, is Dignitas. So Sunday, like I said last week with Dig and the next team. So we're just going to do them both right now because they're related and they're never going to not be related. All split long. As far as I'm concerned, they are the same. And they played each other and they won. So they're the same. They built the same. And they allowed Kumo to have a Tryndamere. I don't know why they did that. Tryndamere is a joke champion. Any of these top laners can play Tryndamere. You don't give a top laner that stinks Tryndamere. You just don't do it. Force him to have to match your Malphite and then win with your other players. So I gotta calm down. I was getting kind of worked up. So these guys lost to them, beat them. Good. You should beat them, or else you'd be here, probably. FlyQuest beat them and them. That's good, FlyQuest. You're 7-4. I'm disrespecting you by putting you fifth below two teams that have worse records than you, but we got to be honest with each other. You won a lot of games with some cheese in the top lane, and sure, you are winning games against the bad teams, but we're back at where we were before. You beat 100 Thieves the first round. Let's see what you do, going forward against the top dogs as the split comes to a close. Fourth place didn't move, 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves and EG didn't move, so I'm just going to do this at the same time. I feel very similarly about both. I think we all do. Boring as hell. They're boring as hell. They're not interesting, but they're good. I wish they had something like they'd pull something out and you'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like these guys, you're third place because you pulled out a Kha'Zix, and you may have lost with your Kha'Zix, but you pulled out a Kha'Zix, and I give you some credit for having the balls to do that, and being willing to try different things. And that's going to make you better than them going forward because they try the same crap all the time, and it's not giving them a great record. So, I give EG a ton of credit. EG on paper, a very, very good team. Like I keep saying, they go as far as JoJo takes them because JoJo is definitely going to be either the weak link or the one that gets them over the hump into this area. And right now, he's kind of just whatever, and that is why the record is what it is. Second and first, C9 and TL. I did not swap these two. Excuse me. I will not swap C9 and TL until they play each other again, or they lose. I mean, if they get upset, obviously things will change. But I'm anticipating them not losing. C9 has a young team. Their bot lane very, very raw, extremely raw. And that could be, against maybe EG. They could struggle. They could struggle in a matchup against EG. Well, no, they didn't. They beat EG. They could struggle against 100 Thieves. Same reason. 100 Thieves bot lane is strong. I could see a hiccup there. I could. I mean, I think we all could. Where TL's bot lane won't do that. TL's weakness won't be that. I don't know what it will be, but it'll be something. Probably. I mean, they're not going to win Worlds. Sorry, LCS, but you're probably not going to win Worlds. But I don't see the weakness with them right now. And I see the bot lane being, it could be a weakness. Berserker looks great. Winsome looks solid, but they're a young team. They could have off games. And Fudge could just be mismatched in mid, and it's just a reality of the situation. And TL, similar to EG, pulled out the Shyvana. Like, you've got some balls. You're doing something. Whippo factor in top lane is a big deal. It might have been awful, but I don't believe that they were ready for it. And because they weren't ready for it, TL wins. Yeah, that's my LCS power rankings for this week. Hope you enjoyed them. If you like this video, like it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see future content. Next week's video will be audio only. It won't be like this because I will be out of town. Won't be on a board, which is unfortunate because these kind of videos are the only ones that work well with the board, like really work well, because obviously you can see the damn teams where, the recaps are more so notes for me than reading material for you. So, yep. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah, if you enjoy this sort of content, the LPL power rankings, if you want an update on how the LPL is looking with like 2 weeks left, you should watch that video. The LPL, I can make a case for 7 out of the top 8 teams winning Spring Split. And honestly, JDG won today, and they could make a case for themselves. And honestly, I can make a case for the top 8, 9. I could say the top 9 teams in the LPL would for certain be above here right now. I feel pretty damn confident that I can make a case that all 9 of those teams would beat the heck out of these guys, and I don't even want to get started about the rest. So, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you come back for more content.